last time on the RWBY reaction, well... What the hell is this episode?! Yeah, that. Hello ladies, gentlemen, and others. My name is Dan, the voice behind that Kaito Dan, and welcome to my reaction for RWBY Volume 9, Episode 9, A Tale Involving a Tree. But before we get started, as always, please make sure you're watching this episode first on Crunchyroll to support the show and the fantastic people behind it. It is now the penultimate episode of the volume. It is wild to say that for Episode 9, but it is what it is. We are used to it at this point. And yeah, this is the second to last episode of this volume. And it's wild to think that by the time you guys are seeing this, I am going to be losing my head over the finale. And that is going to be a whole lot of emotions there. And speaking of emotions, there was a lot of them in the last episode as well. It was probably one of the most, like, harrowing, wild, frightening, and, like, painful episodes of RWBY we've had in a while, and there's a lot that went down. We've had obviously RWBY ascend, or like go to the ascension phase. Little died. Neo is now Neo Cat thanks to flipping sketchy Akachi, and now we've got basically a conflict on both sides of life and death, really. On the life side, we have the heroes having to deal with the loss of RWBY, at least momentarily, and the fact that they've got this monstrous cat wanting to go to Remnant, and now they gotta start rushing to the tree. And also, of course, we need to find out what happens to RWBY next. I do think she's gonna be stuck in, like, pardon me, a sort of, middle way between afterlife and ascension and life. So she's not gonna be, like, dead, but there's definitely gonna be a lot of emotions, going through her mind as she really starts to try and nail down who she wants to be, and I'm very fascinated to see what that is going to be like. I've also thankfully dodged any spoilers in the thumbnail this time. If there is any, I've managed to divert my way to the episode without looking at the thumbnails. And yeah, it's an interesting note that this is a very short episode. It is about 15 minutes long with the intro and credits in mind. So that tells to me that we're going to have, obviously this is more like, because of the finale having a lot of time on its hands, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm glad that they're given, hopefully, a lot of time, as much as they need for that. But this is probably going to mean that this episode isn't going to be as fulfilling as maybe a lot of us would like, especially after everything that happened last episode. I think this is going to be mainly like touching base on RWBY, on the heroes, and what they need to do next, and setting up the finale rather than like making a lot of big headways in this episode itself, which I'm perfectly fine with if it's still entertaining and there's still stuff to take away from it by itself. So hopefully that is going to be the case. But yeah, this is probably going to be like major setup for the finale. So hopefully we'll see still a good episode, even if it is on the short side. But the only way to find out is to get into it. So count it down with me. 3, 2, 1. Bum. That's the thing as well. We had no content warning as well, so that's hopefully a good sign that there's not going to be as much trauma in this one as it was in the last episode. But after everything that we've been like setting up and exploring, it could be. Okay, I know that like there was a running joke or like a running question about would they take the R out of the logo after what happened with RWBY. But nah, I don't think they're going to make any other changes to the intro now. I think the only thing they did was just for Jean. Oh boy. We still haven't properly seen Alex as well. I think that could be in this episode or in the finale. Probably the finale is like a big like cap-off moment for either RWBY or Jean. Perhaps. Yeah, RWBY's still there. They're not getting rid of her just yet. I'm very excited to see what this episode does for RWBY, especially because we're finally seeing her break down now, and how does she rebuild herself? She's at her lowest point now, and you know what they say, once you hit rock bottom, the only way to go is up, so Let's see what happens. And they didn't change that scene as well with Neil, which was a wild episode. That was a fantastic sequence of events there. There we go. The penultimate episode of Volume 9. What are they going to hit us with this time, eh? Oh, boy. What is the second to last note that they leave us with? I'm more nervous now that I'm actually in the episode than I was actually before it, so... Oh boy.
A door opened for Alex at the tree.
Is that the opening voice that we had from before?
Before she went back home.
It sounds like it from the start of the volume. The one that we think might be Summer.
After all the lessons she'd learned.
Hang on, is this gonna...
Are we...
Oh, Summer! Oh my god! That is Summer! What we saw in the reflections, that is Summer! Oh god, Baby Yang. Or like, not Baby Yang, but Kitty Yang and Kitty RWBY. Oh my god!
What?
Whoa.
Are you?
So is that what RWBY's like now? Whoa. Jesus. Hang on, give me a second to process with the fact we just saw Summer. Okay. We're like diving right back into things. We're back here. I can't believe we just saw Summer! And that definitely sounds like the voice that we had from before, so that must be Morgan Laurie voicing her. Oh my god, flippin'. I was thinking that this episode might have a few things to take away. We just saw Summer for the first time in years.
There's got to be a way to get to the tree.
Oh my god.
You appear upset.
Whoa.
Be so kind.
Who are you?
Tell me how I can help.
Hang on! Is that the Paper Pleasers Ascended?
No, that's okay.
That must be, right?
If I can get you anything else, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah,
That's what I'm here for.
they're acting just like them. Oh my god, they came back as, like, gems. That is a perfect ascension for them.
Genial gems.
Genial gems.
They've arrived here to clean up this beautiful land and create something.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is exactly what Jean needs. Seeing firsthand that ascension can be a good thing, because he's still been doubting it. He's still been like questioning it as like death or like seeing the bad side of it. Ooh. This is cool. Oh my god. Hello, what are they doing here? Oh, oh yeah, that's the thing as well. Casey, she put out another tweet and they said, I think it was like Lo-Fi City or something like that. That was definitely a lo-fi song.
It's just like they said.
Just like very quaint, calming.
No flood or fire will ever hurt them again.
Yeah, this is perfect for Jean.
Trying so hard to save them. I stopped them from becoming what they need.
Yeah, he's starting to see like the flaws in his logic. Well, good intentions.
I wanted the rush of rescuing someone.
Good intentions. This is like
I think
he's getting the clarity he needed.
we've been telling ourselves that failing means we're no good. But I can guarantee even the best huntsman in history, they've all lost.
Damn right they have.
They were still incredibly brave.
Oh god, I'm glad that it's Weiss as well doing this for Jean. They've both come along so far. Oh, this is good. I like this. This is not the way I thought this episode was going to go with these four. But I'm loving it still.
I just needed to accept it.
Oh,
It's not a place you go.
it's a place you know. Yo, and they're already at the tree! That's what they needed. They needed Jean to basically activate his own kind of like calling to the tree or being called by the tree. Because he's been like running away from Ascension for so long. That's the best way that they could get to the tree quickly. This is awesome. Oh, this music as well. Oh, I love it. It reminded me a bit like Spyro 2. Oh, hey, Herb! That's cool. So he's still ascending as well. But again, this is like making me think of like Spyro 2 music, like Glimmer.
Ruby?
Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. That is a cool visual, that. Oh. Gee. Oh, hang on. Is that gonna be a good thing? I wouldn't be so quick to, like, try and pull her out. It might do some damage.
We have to get her out.
Yeah, I can understand that, but...
This is how we got here, or why the tree brought us here. Acceptance.
Alright, yeah.
We've done everything we can. Now it's up to Ruby. Whatever happens
Ooh.
next, we have to welcome that.
That's
But
tough.
She isn't Ruby anymore when she comes back out.
Oh, nice read there by Barbara. I love that. Oh, oh, Herb's ascending. I am a beautiful butterfly. Oh, damn, he got legs. Bit skinny aside, but he looks good.
That's not for us to decide.
All right, it's good. Yeah, that's a good thing to stress. This is their lives to decide. They need to decide it, and like, these guys just need to support Ruby in the end. Speaking of the devil, whoa, this is cool. It's like fireflies almost. It's reminded me of the Ruby Chibi skit with her and Penny. You light up my life. Blacksmith. Oh, damn! I didn't think they were like all grey. I was thinking that they were gold, like in the intro. She's got like a branch. What? Oh, what are you making there? Is that like an armored plating thing? I was just like knowing the branch on her spine.
You could say that, but that is a simplistic understanding of the tree.
Nothing is simplistic in this place. Not at all.
To me? Am I gonna die?
The only thing that can happen to you
I love that read there. That was good, like
choice of what you become
fragility in Lindsay's voice there.
is yours to make.
Yeah, it's your choice, and you gotta figure it out yourself.
You don't know what you want.
This is a
do you?
really cool design for the blacksmith. What's that?
What's that?
We're back here. What's that noise? I don't like that. I'm scared. I'm like so nervous right now. Yo! Doorway! Ow. That's God Brothers! God Brothers on the door! Okay, no. I'm still thinking. I've said it elsewhere. I'm thinking that we're going to end up in the realm of light. And more proof there with the flipping God Brothers on the door. Hello.
Oh, good. You made it.
Like, try to, like, refine things.
Isn't working?
Oh, snap.
Worst of the bunch.
So Neo can't go through the door.
So, yeah, that's interesting.
No.
Why can't she?
She has no attachments to your world. Nothing to return to.
Oh, snap. You need an attachment?
Just like Alex did.
That's interesting.
Alex?
I guess, yeah, she doesn't really have an attachment.
The cowardly, wretched girl who
Robbie's just going full monster mode here. I'm loving it.
following all along.
But we're like the showmanship of Neo. Oh, hang on.
Because she promised me she would bring me back to Remnant with her.
Oh, is this the true events?
She had no intention of taking me.
We're finally getting like the truth of this now.
To the tree, she had a sudden crisis of conscience. Decided
Same
to
background as Ruby.
fix everything she'd broken in the ever after.
She wanted to fix things.
Poor Jean.
Oh, snap.
Blew a sweat. And at the very last moment,
She wanted to stay. Jesus. Yo, Curious killed Alex? Oh, damn, you are a very bad cat. Uh-oh.
what anyone would do with a broken.
Oh, God, this is gonna be intense.
You didn't. You monster!
Easy there, Jean. We don't need you to lose you. Cool! Speaking of cool, that looks cool.
She's still here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, keep them away from Ruby.
Work. It's not lost.
Boy.
She wants nothing more than to return to
Wow, who saw this coming? Like, the final fight is to protect Ruby.
I just need to cut her.
Jesus, that is a face and a half.
She will take me there.
Whatever happens to Ruby is up to her. Not you or anyone else.
Jeez. I was talking before about, like, conflicts on life and death here. Oh, god, I'm getting flippin' chills.
What are these lights?
Ooh, this music.
Moving on to whatever they become.
I'm loving like the backing piece here.
Do they choose what their next life will be like?
Such concern for souls you don't know.
That's Ruby to a T. She always puts others before herself. Oh god. I didn't think we would always be back in this fight.
No way we're letting you get to Ruby!
Oh, this epic music! I love this music in this episode is killer.
Comes out of that tree.
Oh, hello!
There any longer.
Oh, that is freaky. From the zombie rubies. Oh, Jesus.
Wanted to be
Oh.
the hero
The violins.
that my mom read to me. I just wanted to do the right thing, but every step of the way.
Come on,
it's
Ruby.
like,
You can find the answers here.
there is no right thing. I've tried so hard, and I may have just done more harm than good. I don't understand.
It's good to make mistakes so you build from them. That's what you need to figure out.
I am right
Kind of like
now.
Jean in a way.
She's not cutting it.
What if you could be anyone?
Hello. Hang on. What's going on here? They're weapons. Was she gonna find the axe?
I thought Alex made it back home and lied about
Oh, they were definitely building up to like a huge finale here.
Who lied?
You were never a brave knight either.
Oh god. Come on, John, you got this.
Fairy tale.
Oh god. Definitely seeing like some of that Neo-S fighting style here. Yo, hello. Oh, screw you. Oh, screw you twice. Oh my god, that is cruel. That is a low blow using flipping Penny and Pyrrha there. Oh god, that's not good. Whoa. Smoke. Ow. Oh my god, is he gonna go into a flipping herb smoke state? That's what it looked like, because he fell into smoke. That the transition has to be more than just like incidental there.
This belonged to.
It's not about
Try to see if there's like any Easter eggs in the background.
Can you feel the woman who might hold it? The weight of who she is. She could be you. You could put any one of them on.
I like this, like the extension of themselves. That's what Ruby's talked about before in the past with weapons. She described weapons as the extension of someone's self. So this is like a perfect metaphor for this. Like Ruby needs to find that through a weapon.
Anymore. And it never, ever goes away. The feeling of
Come on,
not
Ruby.
being
Ooh.
enough.
Ooh.
And how would you measure?
Moment of clarity there, just from that reaction. There's the axe.
Before she went back,
That has to be Summers.
the
Yeah.
girl had a great many questions.
You know, again.
What
What are you?
are you?
Yeah, that's the big question. And that's where the... Oh my god! Oh, that is cruel! I said that we were gonna be like hit with a heavy cliffhanger on this, but that kind of took me by surprise there. And there it is some... Yo, look at that design! That is sick! And I just saw that it was Morgan Laurie, the voice that we had at the start of the volume. And that is Summer's weapon. Oh, that is cool. That is a brilliant design, that. Oh, that cliffhanger hit me like a truck, and even though I was expecting it, I knew we were going to be hit with like a heavy cliffhanger to, again, because of how short this is and like what they need to set up. That's cool. But then setting up for the finale. But damn, that still hurt. That is one of the cruelest cliffhangers in a while. Wow, my god. Yeah, like 15 minutes? But that was still a really good episode. I enjoyed that. That was some good, like, deep personal moments in that episode. For basically Ruby and Jean. I love the way that, like, they're kind of, like, trying to meld the two together and have kind of the same lesson learned, that they need to accept failure not as, like, a sign of weakness, but a sign of potential growth. Jean needs to realize that from like his understanding of Ascension, which we got with the gems, which was a fantastic sequence there. I love that, especially like having them appear just when Jean needs to have that moment of acceptance for Ascension and what it means for him and for the world, like as an example of building from loss. And we got a little bit of RWBY here as well, like that moment at the end where she was speaking, she was talking about everything that's like weighing on her mind, and then she had like a moment of clarity where you saw her face light up a little bit, and she was like saying like she doesn't feel like she is enough. And I'm liking that because it shows that what RWBY needs is to talk about her feelings, and then she can start to understand what she needs to do to build from them. She's never really been confronting her problems because she always keeps bottling them up, and I'm glad to see the scene showcase that by having her finally voice her feelings, voice everything that she's concerned about, because then once that's all like out of her heart and like out into the open, she can build from that. That is really good stuff. That and the fight with Neo, that was like intense there. The Neo cat stuff, I like the way that they showcase like they were fighting a lot more bestial, like more like an animal than like we're used to with Neo. And that was cruel at the end there, using Penny and Pyrrha to throw off Jean. He's still not over that trauma as much as he's like growing from it. That was cruel. Oh my god. And I do think we're going to see him go into a smoke state, kind of like with the girls meeting with her, because of how he fell off and landed in like a smoke transition that wasn't showcased anywhere else. And we finally saw Summer. We have seen like the proper... Obviously, we've seen Summer before in like flashbacks, but they were never like an actual like utilized character. They were more like just a vision. But that is the first time we saw Summer, and she was reading to RWBY and Yang as a kid. That's cool. And I do think we're going to see her speak with RWBY in the next episode. I think that we're going to have some way of RWBY speaking to Summer, because that is like the crutch of RWBY. She's tried to match herself so much to Summer, and that's come like as an inspiration but also a drawback. So I'm very excited to see that moment that has been kind of built up pretty much since the Red trailer, even though fun fact, the grave in the Red trailer, that was not intentioned from the start to be anything really. That was just there as like to be a cool detail, and it was like later expanded on after the fact that it was Summer, that it was RWBY's mum. But yeah, this was a good episode, even though it was short again, and that is a cruel way to leave us off with for a week to wait. But I still enjoyed it. This was a good episode. It didn't like fulfill me as much, but it gave me almost like some of the picture in the puzzle. I can see it now, but it's just missing those last few pieces, and we're gonna get that in the finale. I cannot wait. This volume has been insane. I am loving this so much, and the music as well, by the way, in this episode, top drawer. This might be the like my favorite episode score of the volume. Wow, this was really good stuff. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments down below. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe and bell buttons and tick the notification box to make sure you get every new video from me as they drop. And follow me on Twitter and all my other social medias at ThatKaitoDan for more on RWBY, updates on the channel, and more. But until next time, with the finale of Volume 9, have a good day or good night, and peace out.